Hey guys, my name is Joanna. Today we're going to do a chair fitness workout with some dumbbells. So just grab a light pair, 2 dumbbells, and we're also going to be using body weight and working on some mobility. So just make sure you have some water close by and let's get into it. First thing we're going to start off by doing is placing the weights on our knees. We're sitting up nice and tall. Bring the weights up to your shoulders, and we're going to push up 10 times. Up, back down here to 90. Up. Eight, 9, 10. Perfect. Put the weights down, and we're going to walk. We're just going to walk it out for a few seconds here, just to give our shoulders and our arms a little bit of a break in between, but we're going to do one more set. And also during all these weighted exercises, we also want to make sure that you are sitting up nice and tall. We don't want to be doing these exercises slouched over because we're not using our abs and our core then. We want to always be using our core. So let's grab them again. Let's go for 10. Up. Three, 2, 1. Place them down. Walk it out. So you should be feeling a little bit of warmth in the shoulders, possibly the back of the arms. This is really good for this muscle behind the arms called the triceps. Just walking it out so we get some extra movement during this. If it's too much that you keep on bending over and picking them up and placing them down, just have them beside on another chair if you need to. So now we're doing lateral raises. Weights are down here by your side. We're raising them up to about shoulder height, back down. They're slightly in front and elbows are slightly bent. Let's do 10. Should be feeling this in your shoulders a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Walk it out. A few more seconds. We're going to do one more set of the lateral raise again. Pick them up. Here we go. Bending over just very slightly, but you're still sitting up nice and tall, keeping the abs tight as if someone's gonna, punch you. And we go for 12. Three, 2, 1. Walk it out. And if you are placing them on the ground, make sure that when you bend over to pick them up, also you're keeping your abs on. We're not hunching over and pulling like this. You see how I'm kind of keeping my back straight, as straight as I can, and pulling up like that. A few more seconds of walking. So those 2 exercises were focused on the shoulders, and that's very important if you want to have the strength to reach up above your head, pull something down from the top shelf. Very important to have strong shoulders. Now we're going to get into a little bit of back work. Also very important to have very strong back muscles for posture. Let's pick up the weights. So now we talked about that straight back. but I'm just gonna hinge over, feet are together. I'm just gonna hinge over at my hips like this. So again, I didn't roll my shoulders in, but I just hinged over, and I'm gonna pull my elbows back. So I'm trying to almost squeeze them behind my back. Abs are on, abs are tight, and pretend you're squeezing like a pencil in between your shoulder blades. So every time you pull, there's a squeeze in the back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it out. So for this one, we're pulling back. We don't really want to pull up like this, because then we're going to be working too much of the shoulders and the traps, where I want us to focus more on the back muscles. So we're going to do that one more time. And during all these exercises, I want you to also focus, so many rules, I know, also focus on your breathing. You want to make sure that you're breathing throughout your exercises, and you want to be breathing down here and not really holding, sorry, I'm hitting my microphone, not holding your breath. So here we go. Shoulders stacked, hinging over the chest a little bit like this. Pull 10, 9, 8, I'm almost pulling my weights into my pockets. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Drop them down. Walk it out. All right, so we did some back. Now we're gonna isolate, so focus on the biceps, this part of the arms, just a little bit right now. These biceps are good if you're holding grocery bags or shopping bags. All right, let's grab them. Sitting near the edge, just make sure that your chair is steady and it doesn't, don't fall off. We're gonna open the palms like this, curling in. We're gonna slowly lower it down, curl back up. 2, 3, 12, 2, 1. Drop the weights down. And let's walk it out. So I hope your day is nice over there too, and the weather's nice. It's like 6 or 7 p.m. It's just starting to get dark here. I'm in Caledon near Toronto. So we had a nice fall day today. All right, scooched over to the edge, palms facing me. I mean, like your palms are facing me, so they're facing away. Last one, drop it down. Very nice. These next few are actually going to be done standing up. So your best bet for this one is to have, we're going to do some mini squats. So to have a chair in front of you and to have a chair behind you as well, just in case if you need to sit down, you can just sit down here. But I only have a chair in front of me right now, so I'm going to use it here. So mini squats are going to look like this. We're just going to hover our hands above or just hold it for now. We're going to push our hips backwards a little and bend our knees. Just like this, just a little bit. Come back up. If that felt okay, we're going to go a little bit deeper. Just as deep as it feels comfortable for you. Make sure it's not painful. Let's go to 12, 3, 4, One more, 12. Very good. Awesome. We're gonna walk it out, but this time we'll just stay standing. We're gonna do that one more time. Let's do it. Hovering hands. This time, if you don't need to hold onto the chair, just hover them for support. Let's go for 12. A little faster, 11. One more. Very good. All right, let's walk it out. And up next, we're gonna do a little bit of balance on both legs. All right, so hovering the hand again, or this time you can just hold on to it a little bit. This leg comes up. Let's try to hold for 15. If you need to, grab on. Feel free anytime, but try to last as long as you can on one foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Switch feet, this one up. Hovering if you can, or if you need to hold, try to hold with one finger, just for the teeniest bit of support. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. It's going good so far. So now we're gonna do something called the split squats. So the chair is here for support. Starting with both feet together, take a step back with one. Notice how my heel is up there. Again, you can hold on for support. My heel is up, just because that's going to allow us to bend down a little bit. So we're going to start with little mini split squats, which just means you're driving your knee down. Feels okay. You can go a little bit deeper, only if it feels okay. And remember to use this for support if you need to. Perfect. Switch legs. Starting with both in front. Now the left one goes back. And down we go. Nine, 10. Beautiful. Okay. Let's work on the calves. So the back of the legs. Hovering hands or just holding on with two fingers. We're going to go up on our toes, back down. Up on your toes as high as you can, back down. Let's do 10 more. We're going to go to 15. You should be feeling a little bit of the warmth near the back of your legs towards the bottom. This means you're working the right muscles. Beautiful. Let's walk it out. We're going to do that set one last time for 15 more reps. Ready? Let's do it again. Holding on, minimal support, so one or two fingers, up on your tippy toes, And when you get to the top, try to pause and hold for a split second before you go back down, just so it doesn't look too quick like this. We want to slow it down. One more. Beautiful. That completes the workout portion. Now we're going to do a few stretches. Because we know that mobility is key to trying to live pain-free. So we're going to start off with this figure 4 glute stretch. Let me throw these dumbbells out of the way. So to get up there, if this is a little bit too intense, we can actually straighten one leg, cross over the one ankle on the other leg. If it feels okay, you can kind of like pull it up a bit. If this is still okay, you can pull this other one in. And we're just gonna sit up tall. As soon as you sit up tall, I can instantly feel the stretch in this glute right here. Take a few deep breaths. And if this still feels okay, we still want to sit up tall, but you can drop your chest a little bit towards the ground. And you can feel that pull in the glutes even more. So when you're stretching, we want to make sure that we're taking some deep breaths as well. The body will have a harder time to relax into the stretch if we're kind of like holding our breath and tense. So just try to drop the shoulders, relax the jaw, try not to clench anything. A few more deep breaths. Sit back up, drop that one leg, and let's do it to the other side. So crossing over the other leg, pull it up if you need to all the way up, and pull the other foot in. Sitting up nice and tall, instantly you feel the stretch in your glute. If you need it to be more intense, drop the chest a little bit forward. Let's do 2 more big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. We're going to stretch the back of the legs now. So sitting towards the edge, but again, don't go too far forward so we don't fall off. We're going to kick out one leg, toe pointing up to the sky or like towards you. So you should already feel a bit of a stretch in the back of the leg, especially if the knee, it's not bent like this, it's straight like this. If you want a deeper stretch, we're just gonna gently hinge at our hips again, dropping the chest forward, but see how I'm not shrugging and trying to reach as far as I can. My back is staying fairly straight and I'm just leaning over for a few breaths. There's a lot of birds tweeting. I don't think this microphone picks them up, but they're actually really pretty sounding, but I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Pull yourself back up, stick out the other leg, toes towards you. And the beauty of working out outside is that there's bugs crawling all over you. Two more deep breaths. Sometimes when you relax into a stretch, it begins to loosen up a bit. So if that's the case, you can, if it allows you, you can kind of keep hinging forward and then come back up. So one of my favorite mobility stretch exercises for the back is the cat-cow. So we're, again, sitting towards the edge, feet open out wide a little bit, hands or palms on your knees. And when we inhale, You're going to curl under and push away. And open up the chest, looking up. We're just going to rock back and forth like this a couple times. One more time. Inhale, curl the back. Exhale, open the chest. Beautiful. One last stretch is going to be for the hips. So this is really good if you're seated a lot of the day, but let's hold the backrest of this chair and only do this if you feel comfortable. If you feel wobbly or not secured, just skip this one. But we're going to drop this leg down a little bit. And here you may begin to feel the stretch, the hip, the quad here. But to really feel it, the key is to squeeze the glutes, almost like tuck them under. So we don't want this arch, like we don't want to keep doing this. We almost want to like stay nice and tight in here. And you can really feel this open up. Few deep breaths. So today's exercise is great because it covered the full body. It covered our legs, back, chest, shoulders, arms, and even mobility. So if you have a few minutes within your day and you have a couple dumbbells and you want to try this out, this exercise is good enough to do even every day. Let's switch to the other side. So I would start with maybe doing this exercise routine every other day. And if you feel, first couple times you do it, you may feel a bit of tightness or soreness in the muscles. That's pretty normal. And if it's, if you're feeling okay, you can add it even every day. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me with this exercise. If you want to do any other ones that you're thinking of, you can comment down below and let me know what you would like to see. But in the meantime, please give us a like, subscribe, just so you see my next videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.